everybody, it's Perez, joined by Sharon Osbourne, and you're like super extra busy right now. This is like your peak prime time because you're doing the talk and America's Got Talent.
I am.
How's it like doing both at the same time?
I love it.
You do?
Yeah, I love to be really, really busy.
Do you find yourself too busy?
For me, it's like feast or famine. I like to be really, really busy or just vegging out doing nothing.
Now, America's Got Talent has already started airing. What are your thoughts on the talent thus far this season?
It's spectacular.
Do you have any favorites? Can you say?
Oh yeah, I mean, there is one guy who I'm just in love with, his pole dancer.
Oh,
And
I heard about this guy.
He is amazing.
Nick Cannon, I talked to him a few weeks ago. He told me about the pole dancer guy.
He is just sensational. He's really beautiful, but he's incredibly good at what he does. For me, it's so refreshing to work with talent, but not everyone's a singer, because there's only so many times you can hear hero or hallelujah before it's like, not again.
Simon Cowell is a producer on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, and I was on X Factor.
And you're on
in the
X
UK.
Factor in the UK. What's your relationship like with Simon these days?
Good, really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you bullshitting me?
I never speak to him.
I love that. Okay, good answer. Now, obviously, there's been a lot of drama with X Factor in America and in the UK.
Woo. Has there ever?
I have not been given a list of questions that I can or cannot ask, and Perez likes to ask the questions.
Well, just ask away.
Okay, Danny is no longer on the British show.
Yes.
Because I think something shady went down there. Like, the excuse was about her being on Australia's Got Talent. I think she might have been pushed out. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but...
I don't think she was pushed. I think she was fucking thrown.
You and her did not get along.
No, we didn't. But you know what? We didn't. I didn't enjoy working with her, but to hand it to her, she ended up being really good on the show. You know, she did do good and held her own, and you know, you got to hand it to her.
She wrote some things about you in her book. Did you hear any of those things or read it or care?
And you know what? It's when people say things about you, if you don't respect that person or like that person, what does it matter to you?
Good.
People can only hurt you if you really like that person and they don't like you, then it's hurtful. But for people that don't matter in your life, just
I feel bad for her because she knows she's there because of her looks, not for her musical contributions to the music industry. So she knows why she's there. Oh, how dare you do that to me!
Now, there's still been more drama with Cheryl in
Yeah.
US X Factor.
Mm-hmm.
I have a theory.
Tell me
My
everything.
theory is, and you can tell me your thoughts, I think that Fox was planning to fire her all along. Because this whole BS about her accent, like, they knew what she sounded like.
Oh my God, that little guy went to England so many
I
times
know,
to see
Peter
her on X
or
Factor.
Michael or whatever, the little guy, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
they knew what she sounded like.
Hey, he'd been over to England so many bloody times watching that show. He knew what he was getting before she got here.
Yeah.
So that's what I don't understand either.
I think that Simon is in love with Cheryl. Maybe not in like I actually want to have sex with her, but he's like in love with her.
She's
or like,
so beautiful, though.
and she's very
beautiful.
charming. Oh, she is. I'm a big Cheza fan. And I think that he was really championing her to the point where Fox felt like they had to say yes. But then they're like, oh, you know, we're upset because he could have such better talent to pick from. He could have all these anyone. But he insisted on her. He's like, okay, we'll let him do it, and then we'll let her hang by her own noose and fire her really quickly and pay her a contract, and we'll make that money in like one commercial.
In advertising.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's I think your theory is good. It's very good. Maybe they were pacifying him.
Yes.
So
I
it
thought
was
about
to
this.
pacify. You're good.
I'm good. I mean, it's just a theory, people.
Good.
I don't know. And how is Ozzy doing?
He's gorgeous. He's in Europe. He's doing all the summer festivals
He
this year
is.
in Europe, and yeah, He's very
So,
busy.
so you're not spending that much time together. You like that? Is it a good to have a break?
No, but it's good now because he's texting. So we're texting each other.
Is that a new thing?
The time. Yesterday, I got a text from Ozzy, and I'm like, Jesus, somebody's stolen his phone. Because I thought somebody found his phone, and then we're texting me dirty messages. And Silvana, my assistant, goes, oh my God, Ozzy's just sent you this really dirty text. And I'm like, well, it's not him. Somebody must have stolen his phone. He can't text. But it was him. So now he's like, he's calling himself Text Boy now.
I have some questions.
Come on.
To wrap things up, I have a few questions from readers that they have for you.
Yes.
Gregory Jacobs wants to know, you've done quite a few reality shows yourself, in The Osbournes, The Apprentice. Is there any show, if you were invited on, that you would not want to do?
The worst thing I ever did in my entire life was The Apprentice.
Why?
I detested it.
Because of the people involved, or
Just the whole premise of it. It's for me, I didn't like it at all. I really was a horrible experience. I would never do anything like that ever again.
Marinella wants to know, you said some interesting things about Sarah Palin on the Ellen Show. Have your thoughts on her and her crew changed?
Not at all. No, it won't never change without that woman. She frightens me. A woman with a gun, forget it.
You don't think women should have guns?
No. No.
I mean, I think they should. I don't think anybody should really have guns, but in the gun range for fun, maybe.
No, but not animals.
No, not on the gun range, like
Oh
targets.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's fun.
Silly, going to the fair and shooting those rubber ducks that go by in water, but not animals and no, I don't like that. It really, like, I get.
Yeah,
like,
it bothers me too. I went to this guy's house on a date recently, and he had a zebra and a bear, and he had shot both himself, and then he ate them. I was like, you ate them?
oh, he'll eat you. He'll cook you up.
Yeah, it was only
He'll
that one
cut
day.
you-
It was
cut
one day.
you up and eat you in a bloody stew.
Well, thank you for coming. I love you.
I love you more.
I love your honesty. I really appreciate it. This is one of the most honest and fabulous interviews I've ever done.
Thank you.
Bye.
We love you.